Alright, what is happening, my friend? My name is Brando Linick. Welcome to the video. You're here because you're searching for requirements for starting a business. And it's a really good question. I can help you out with this. You're going to want to pay attention. But the first thing it makes me want to ask you is, what kind of business are you looking to get started with? Like, are you looking for a traditional brick and mortar business, online business? What is it you're looking for? Because really, requirements are going to change. Principles are going to always be the same. And what do I mean by that? I mean, you always got to bring a good work ethic. You always got to be positive in the process of starting a business. If you're not going to be able to get your business off the ground. You're not going to be able to go out there and get the results that you want. You know, whether that's quitting your job, whether that's just being your own boss, whether that's having time freedom, leverage, and flexibility. Those things, positive mental attitude and a willingness to put in the work and effort, those are really things that are required, you know, to start a business. Without those, you're just going to be grinding your gears. But, you know, it comes back to the question, you know, what is it that you're looking for? Are you looking to start a business that has leverage and flexibility? Are you looking to start a traditional business, which I would recommend if you're someone new, you don't go the traditional approach, because requirements for starting that, you know, it could be investment, equipment, employees. You got to keep all those things in mind, and that can add up. And by far the best thing I could throw your way, the best lead I could throw your way, that doesn't require as much, but it still requires a good work ethic and you know, positive attitude, and it's what really allowed me to create a full-time income in a period of 3 weeks after transitioning over to it, is the internet, an online business. Starting an online business is probably the best thing that you should seriously consider and look into. The requirements for it, you don't have to be a guru. You don't have to have much money to actually get started in your own business. And when you know what you're doing, you can create a very lucrative income. Like I said, going back 12 months ago, I was able to create a full-time income in a period of 3 weeks. Okay, going from zero in 3 weeks to create a full-time income working part-time. And my secret to that was actually just coming across a guy online who's running a business in a way that I wanted. You know, I didn't want to deal with products. I previously had already done that. I didn't want to deal with employees. I didn't want to deal with any of the technical stuff like building websites and any of that stuff. And I came across a guy who wasn't doing any of that. I latched onto him. I started to model and copy him. And I asked him for help in that process, okay? And because of that, I was able to create those results, and it's probably the best thing I could share with you here. There isn't that much, you know, required to start a business, all right? As long as you got the willpower, you know what you want, you know your why, then the sky's the limit. And I hope that really makes sense to you. Okay, it's not necessarily the technical aspect you should be focusing on, and I advise you, instead of going through more videos, instead of going through more things, just ask yourself these questions. And while you're asking yourself those questions, I want to throw a lead at you here, and this is what I've been doing in the last 12 months. This is what allowed me to create full-time income working part-time. And if you've got a readiness to work, if you're willing to learn a few things, check out what I've been up to in the last 12 months. Take a look at the business model that I've been running, you know, on the internet. And you can do that by clicking the link below. It's 123marketingtips.com. That's my site. And what you'll see, there's two things. The first is a 4-minute video going through the nuts and bolts on how you can start your own online business in a way that you want to create the results that you want, whether you have part-time effort, full-time effort, on your time, how you can make it work for you. Because after that, you'll see testimonials from people who I personally worked with who, you know, didn't bring much to the table, but a good work ethic and the readiness to learn a few simple things, and they've been able to create, you know, their first $100 day, their first $50 day, their first $75 day, their very first day. And that's not to guarantee you those results, it's to share with you what's possible, but you'll be able to see that there isn't really much required, okay, especially on the internet. But that said, my friend, that's just my little rant, that's my little tip, and I look forward to helping you and seeing you on the next page. I hope this video kind of answered that question, and I look forward to seeing you at the top. Take care.